excited to get back out there. To be honest with you, it's going to be great to be back home. It's been a long time between the two road games and the bye. So obviously it's been a while since we've been on the field, and last time we were out there, not real pleased with the outcome. So we're all excited and ready to get back out there.
Mark, everybody all week told us to ask you about the quarterback, so we have to ask you.
You're funny. I mean, you know, you guys, you quit asking me because you know I try to be good and fair to you guys. I give you a lot of information. I give you a lot more than most, trust me. And, you know, the situation is what it is, and it does me no good to sit here and continually talk about it. So we're going to play with the guys that, you know, we feel give us the best opportunity to win.
I'm sure there's advantage, though, to have Arkansas have to plan for potentially two different guys.
I mean, yeah, we've all been through it. You know, they know what they're going to get from, you know, different guys. There's always wrinkles, and, you know, we're going to get different wrinkles from them, that's for sure, with 2 weeks. And but they'll be prepared for both styles.
So much talk about quarterback this week, but defensively, what have you seen from guys?
I've seen a really good week. Our guys have been really, you know, locked in and excited. You know, there's the opportunity to heal up last week with some guys that have been banged up. You know, that gets to be a long stretch there with you. Go through camp and then you get 5 weeks, and so I just think mentally and physically, guys are healed up, and it's been a great week of practice as far as their attitude, their energy, their focus, and it's been good.
Did anyone step up there?
A lot of spirit out there yesterday, and it sounds like today too. There've been guys kind of taking the lead and keeping them.
Without a doubt, there's been it's been really good to see the team mature and grow as well. Coaches, and we've done some things. Just I don't want to get into all of it, but we've done some things just to get around them, get around the players. You know, players have done a nice job of stepping up and communicating with the team, and you know, it's been good.
You see anyone step up during the bye week?
I've seen everybody step up. You know, I really have. I've seen growth. You know, so hopefully it'll pay off come Saturday. But I've been really encouraged with the way the guys have prepared, the way they've approached practice, and you know, they've really, you know, done a nice job.
You mentioned
go ahead.
You mentioned that you were going to show the guys highlights of Jared this week. How has that gone over? What have they?
It was really good. They you know, we did that Tuesday. Wasn't ready for it on Monday. We have long meetings on Monday, but Tuesday I don't normally start with a team meeting, but I did for that reason and brought them all in, and it started you know, with that, and they enjoyed the highlight. And I just wanted to give them a little background on Jared and talk about him and his kids and his mom and dad and people that are going to be here, and show them that highlight, and they enjoyed seeing it.
Now, going back to what you were talking about earlier and talking to the guys on offense, and on Tuesday they mentioned a lot about bonding and staying close together. Is that especially important with a young team when you're going through a stretch like this?
It is, and it's important. We have a really good group of freshmen, and you know, a lot of them are redshirting, and so you know, I think it is important, and it was good. You know, just some of our guys just talking to the team, where we've come from, where you know, we are, what we expect, and you know, all positive. You know, there doesn't need to, you know, we have a good group, as I've mentioned to you guys several times, and they're a good group to coach. We're not perfect, but you know, they care about each other, and it's been good.
You mentioned some of those new wrinkles for this extended period of time. How much time was spent on new wrinkles, or as opposed to like cleaning up other things?
Well, I think there's always a balance on that. You know, we're not going to go out there and just wholesale change. You know, we are what we are. We're trying to do that better. You know, as I mentioned during the buys all the time, you always look at areas where you need to improve, where you've fallen short, how do you get better, and you continue to build on the good things that you've done.
I saw that Arkansas was one of the youngest teams in the country. Do you think that San Jose State game, when you watched them last week against A&M, was kind of just a product of them being so young?
Well, there's no doubt. You watch the film and you see them getting better. You see the growth, and you see a lot of talented players. And just with watching the A&M game, I mean, it's very evident that they're putting it together and getting better and better. That's no surprise.
What's kind of opportunity for seeing the consequences?
probably not a good chance. Yeah, he's not quite ready. We tried to get him ready, and he's just not ready to go.
How have the kickers looked this week? And is Matt still the guy you're going with?
Yes.
When you look at how they did it against A&M, and you look at how you guys done against Florida, there it's kind of very similar games as far as you almost get there and then don't quite finish. Is that something you can tap into and look at that and see like this is when we can start that kind of turnaround? And
Yeah, I think you're always trying to just find that formula to play the best football you can, and again, I think that's why we all love this sport and you all cover it and you watch a lot of football. I mean, that's why you tune in, because crazy things happen every week, and these are young kids and college students and got a lot on their plate, and it's different week to week. And if we all knew that perfect magic formula to wave our wand and get them to play at the highest level they can every week, I'd have more hair. But, it's difficult.
When we were talking to Sawyer yesterday, he obviously is a tough kid that is energetic and wants to get back to his team for himself. Does he have any say in whether or not? I mean, who makes that decision? How much he plays?
Nice try.
Nice
Nice try. That's good. That's good. That's very creative, friendly.
Right? You like that?
I mean, I like it.
Kind of soft.
I like it a lot.
Yeah. So he doesn't have say.
Anybody else?
2 years ago, he got me.
We've all grown.
Tour experience is not good for us.
That's right.
Anybody else? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.